Alright, hey. I am on the road to 1K. So I'm just giving back, for people who can't afford sessions with me. I'm just on here to do some Q&A throughout the day. Did one live session earlier. And I have to make sure that I'm timing this up for you guys. At a good time, I did it earlier for my people across the pond. Did one at, I want to say 1 o'clock. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Give 2 seconds. Wait for you guys to get in here. So a lot of people struggle with accepting reality for what it is. They struggle with being able to be in the present moment, being with accepting things for what it is at the moment, because they're either struggling from things that happened in the past that they thoroughly enjoyed and was considered blissful to them, or they struggle with something that happened to them wrong in the past that they just can't get over. And then, they have the other side, or the yang of the yin, the future. They want a certain thing to be, they want their reality to be something other than what it is. And they struggle with that. They struggle with accepting what is right now, which, if you think that way, you'll limit your possibilities. You'll limit your ability to see things at a grander view, a grander scale. You fail to see the abundant side in life just because you're focusing so much on the scarcity in life that you're not able to see the blessings that could come about, the doors that has opened up for you, because you're so focused on the door that's shut in your face. If you're just coming in, like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. Tell me who you are, where you're from. And then just shoot me a question. I got you. I got a little break. I guess, yeah, I just did my last session for the day. So I feel like I hop on here and engage with you guys, because I can't do it quite yet. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And when we get there, I don't know how much you guys know about YouTube. When we get there, I'll be able to interact with you guys a lot more intimately. I can, post stuff on my community thread. I can engage with you like I engage with people on my Instagram page and on my Facebook page. So let me know who you are, where you're coming from, questions you got. If there's any advice I can give you right now while I'm live, I will do that for you. And also, I'm starting to see a lot of people in the comment section that are really helping other people out. They're responding to the questions that I can't get around to. They're sharing their stories about, how they struggle with an ex, whether it be just a regular ex or somebody who struggled with an attachment style that was unfavorable. Art from San Francisco. Frisco, welcome. All the way up in Wisco. What time is it there in San Francisco? I think it's West Coast, you like 2 hours before us. So it's probably 5:30 there. So you're just getting done with work or something, huh? If you're not off work from COVID. 5 p.m. It's good to have you. All right. You got a question for me? So I guess the reason I hopped on here was because I wanted to talk about, the scarcity mindset. I did it on, I know I did TikTok. I did a quick video on TikTok about that. The scarcity mindset will have you struggling with depression, anxiety. Um, you'll block your flow of uh, abundance from coming into your life when you operate out of scarcity and you have these limiting beliefs. Now, limiting beliefs are things that you tell yourself, the story about your life. Um, little things like, with my luck, this will happen, or there's no way I get her for that, or, I really adore that person and they adore me, so there's no way I can find somebody that's like that. There's no way I'll get that job that I really want. I'll never find a job like the one I had. And those are all limiting beliefs. Those are the stories that you continue to tell yourself. I ams are very powerful affirmations. So whatever you say about yourself will be what your subconscious will believe, and it'll be your operating system, the way that you function. So if you believe, I am not a good driver, if you tell yourself that enough, if other people tell you that enough, eventually you will become a bad driver. You will constantly be doing things on the road that people see as uh, being a terrible driver. But if you tell yourself, I am worthy of love, I am worthy of a spouse that uh, can match my energy, that can meet me where I'm at as far as my own attachment style. Tell yourself that in the mirror for 21 days. I am worthy of love. Every morning you wake up, I am worthy of commitment. I am worthy of somebody's time. As an anxious, preoccupied, in recovery, I didn't believe in that. I didn't believe I was worthy of somebody's time. I wasn't worthy of love and somebody's commitment. So what I did was I self-sabotaged myself a lot. I put everything in place to prevent me from having the things that I actually do deserve and actually do have now. So limiting beliefs, look them up. Look up limiting beliefs and really try to change your way of thinking. All right. This is kind of an impromptu live session. I've been doing a couple. I think I'm gonna just do these randomly, but I know I need to get on some kind of schedule so I can give everybody a heads up. So you can write down your questions and you can share the feed with people that you feel find this valuable and like something they can really benefit from. So that's it. I'm done, guys. It's good to see y'all. If you're on the replay, like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. Um, let's get this to the 1K so we can interact even more. Christina, hi. Finally contacted my ex after 30 days and had great texting convo. I asked for a coffee date, but he didn't know how to respond. Wrote a letter telling him how I changed. He loved it. Hey, so Christina, was your ex a dismissive? Or is he a dismissive avoidant? So if he is a dismissive, Christina, that may have been a little bit aggressive by asking him to revisit the relationship. Why? He may have got to the point where he processed it well at 30 days, but he's not mentally ready to make another commitment because he's still going through sorting out his feelings and how he feels about uh, being in uh, a bond with somebody, a connection. So Scale it back. Take things slow. Um, Writing the letter was a good move because it helped him. It helped show you everything that. No, 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 no. Don't go no contact again. Like the turtle. My analogy. The turtle has its head out of the shell, but you can't be that aggressive. And I know we like to force things into a label or a title. You have to make it where he feels safe and secure with you again, and like he's willing to revisit it, on his own. Um, this is I don't know if you heard of the 30-day no contact rule. I mean, I just don't. It doesn't work well with attachment styles. I did a video about that. Not every attachment style is the same. Like if he is a dismissive, he won't be willing to revisit the thing until around 2 months, 6 weeks, 2 months. He's just not going to be there yet mentally. And anxious, we're there right after the breakup. We're there. We're like right there. Let's get back into this right now. So I actually applaud you because you definitely showed a lot of restraint and a lot of strength um, by not contacting him and not trying to force him to come back to you. But what you should have been doing at the same time is really working on yourself and working on healing yourself. And we kid ourselves by thinking like, oh, I'm doing so much better. But as soon as we get a little taste of that interaction again, we lose it and we fall apart again, which should be alarming for you. That should be a red flag for you. It's like, I guess I'm not there. And as far as my own personal healing um, on this journey, I guess I need to. And I won't say, like, don't use the 30-day no contact as a form of manipulation or as a strategy. Use it as a process. Like, so continue to text sparingly. Absolutely. Text them every few days. Keep it funny. Keep it light. Asked coffee day, but he didn't know how to respond. Yeah. Reach out to him in a few days from now and ask him if he wants to, if he's still up for that coffee date. Text something like funny, like, "Hey, I think my coffee is getting cold. Are you sure you want to? You still want to do this date?" Just don't make it feel like pressure. Um, Love should be fun, playful. Love should be light, fun, and playful. It shouldn't be heavy and dramatic and feel like pressure because people want to be able to come and go as they please. They don't want to feel pressured or guilt tripped into doing anything, especially dismissives. Especially dismissive. So when they feel that, what if he has someone else? If he has someone else, then that time frame is going to be severely impacted because you're going to have a third party in his ear affecting his healing, affecting his natural process to get back to the point where he's going to view you differently, view you as somebody he wants to spend a lot of his spare time with because dismissals, they don't feel like they have a lot of spare time. They don't have a lot of time for nonsense. So does he have someone else? And you guys just let that thing die out. So if they do go into a rebound relationship right after, it takes about 90 days for the mask to come off that person to where they start to see them differently, to where they start to see them, see their flaws, their little, well, not flaws, the red flags, the things that are unfavorable about them. I think so. So if he does have somebody else, um, how are you going to go about dealing with that? Are you stalking pages? Are you on their social media? Or are you, because I can tell you one thing, that's not going to help you heal. That's not going to help you get to the point to where you want to be. And you should just be thinking like, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite coaches, he has a quote that says, um, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave. I'm awesome. I'm a catch. Don't let the doorknob hit you on the way back in. And every time I hear that, I listen to that, I start, laughing. Like, wow, like you should really be thinking that way. But it's hard because of the things that happened to us in the past. It's hard for us to believe that. Like Napoleon Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. But we conceive thoughts, but most of the time we don't believe it because our subconscious is telling us, like, all right, like if you set an unrealistic. How many people you see set unrealistic New Year's goals? Like, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds this year, and their subconscious like, I don't know how you're gonna do that when you eating this way, or when you don't work out, or you don't have a strict diet plan. So you can conceive a thought, but if you don't believe it, I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm sorry. Back up on that one. Scale back and see where I was even going with that. All I know is if you ask somebody else, it's going to really affect it. So you should be a catch. You have to believe that you're a catch. And that's what I try to do with my clients, is get them to the point mentally where they realize that they are a catch. They believe it. They not just say it, they believe it and they feel it within their being. He said he wishes I would have realized and changed before our relationship. So he's still interacting with you. What I would do, it's going to take a while for him to feel safe and secure with you again. He's going to have to see this on a consistent basis, because what happened is people change temporarily. They change for the circumstances, and then they fall apart and they start going back into their own ways. They only change to get something that they want out of somebody. They only change to manipulate that person to think that they changed. And then they go back to the old, the same old red flags and the same old unhealthy communication and lack of intimacy that people do. Failing to speak that other person's love language because they get comfortable and they get complacent. And familiarity breeds contempt. So there's that. But that's okay. You know why? This is where you take away the gratitude. This is where you find the area for change, like where you change the way you look at things. He wishes that you would have changed before our relationship, but that's okay because you're changing right now. And if you don't get him back, I know you don't want to hear this. I hear it every day. If you don't get him back, the changes that you make with yourself, you're going to find somebody else so much better. You're going to attract somebody even better than him, somebody that vibes and energy matches yours. So it's great that you're changing right now, but you just have to maintain and you have to heal from this. Healing is very powerful. New sub, recovering AA. Thank you so much for your work. Hey, Lady Boss, thank you for being in here. Us AAs have to stick together and we have to, support each other. And I'm not here to, dilute you guys, or this is why I do these free live sessions, because I want to support and be there to give you guys just a little bit of guidance whenever I can. Thank you for subscribing, though. I appreciate you. Any questions for me? I was about to shut this down, but it just got live up in here. Guess everybody's getting off work. West Coast is 5:30, 7:30 here in Old Wisco. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm nothing without you guys. 2 seconds. Yeah, you can. Yeah, my little. Sure. Yeah. My little one just woke up from a nap. Isn't it lovely that you can just take naps as kids? Like, as adults, we can't get down like that. My ex got into a rebound only a week after we split up, 6 years relationship. Really hurts, man. She still watches my Snap stories, which feels like salt in the wound. So listen, that's called orbiting. You know, when they watch your Snap stories, when they watch your Facebook stories, when they like photos, and um, she still has feelings for you. Like, don't get it confused, King. She still has feelings for you, and a lot of the times they get into these relationships to bury those feelings for you. They feel like they want to replace you, but they don't heal in between. So they take all those same issues that they had in that relationship on to the next relationship. If you guys struggle with infidelity or finances, she's going to have a red flag up every time she thinks about. She's probably going to be super jealous with this dude, and she's probably going to struggle, uh, trusting him with finances. Like, and those are just examples because she didn't heal and she didn't take her time to find herself again. I know women say that a lot, like I have to find myself, but it's actually kind of real. Like you actually do have to recenter yourself and find who you are because we lose ourselves in relationship. We become like our spouses. We kind of engulf them as anxious preoccupies. We eat the same foods they eat. We listen to the same music. We have the same friendship circles, have the same hobbies, the same TV shows, which is honestly, I don't know how many people in here right now that can't watch a certain Netflix show because it has such a meaning to it that's hitting that, just kind of stings a little bit. So yeah, don't get it confused, man. She still got feelings. And if she, you know, I like, it's a little known fact that women check out of relationships long before the men actually know. They can leave you weeks, months, years mentally before they physically leave you. So I'm not trying to give you like false hope or anything, but she does still have feelings for you. The romance is just not there. Like when they feel like the romance has died out, and they feel as if when they start doing little things like not being as affectionate to you, not complimenting you, not thinking about you when they go to the store. Because that's what women do. They'll buy you like these little "I was just thinking about you" gifts. Like they'll bring you little things home from the store. Um, just those little things. When that starts to decline, when the words of affirmation start to decline, then you need to be like, "Ding ding, what's happening?" I'm not saying like fall apart, but just be mindful of it. Reassess, take a time and have an oil change in the relationship and say, "Hey, where are we at? We good? Like communicate. Are we're on good grounds? I know, but where can we grow? Where could we strengthen? What areas can we strengthen in this relationship?" I'm gonna try to keep the videos. I'm keeping the videos going for sure. Like it's been crazy. It's 2020 has been such a blessing for me, and I can't see myself stopping anytime soon. So you got it. I'm on week 2 of no contact with my DA, and I really appreciate your challenge. It's helping me tremendously. Thank you. Yeah, King, I hope that helped you out, bro. I really do. Any other questions? Hey, let us know where y'all from. King, where you from? Lady Boss, where you from? Christina, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in here before. Let us know where you're from. Help people. Support people. You know, it'd be kind of cool if they had like a. I read a book called um, eesh, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Boom, there it is. Eesh. No More Mr. Nice Guy. Boom, there it is. No More Mr. Nice Guy. And it was a guy, he was a therapist. He actually he ran a men's group for men who were anxious preoccupied. Essentially, they were anxious preoccupied. It didn't say it in the book, but it had every symptom of guys that like became like anxious preoccupied. They were scared to state their needs. They had hard time setting boundaries. And what ended up happening is they turned to beta males, and this became really unattractive to them. And they started to fall out of love with them, and they started to get disrespected. Those guys that are walking in the mall, they have their head down, they're walking behind their wives and their kids, and they just kind of feel like they're just, like a lost little puppy dog. Those are guys that are considered beta males, and women, they lose attraction for those people. Because women may say that they want somebody who's, a nice guy, somebody who cares about their feelings and emotional, but it has to be a balance. Because when you do it too much, it's going to make you look very beta, and they'll say things like, all my friends and family likes him, but I just don't feel this way for him. I don't feel the way that I should about him. North Cali, New York City. All right, all right. From the east to the west. That's what's up. I just don't feel the way that I should feel. And I'm going to release a video soon here. I got to write that down. The differences between men and women ain't just preoccupied. There's a big difference. And the ain't just preoccupied man is even worse, because men, it kind of boosts our ego a little bit when we have somebody chasing after us, somebody that's anxious, that gets jealous. But when a man does it, the women really lose attraction for that guy. So I think that's going to be my next video. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm about to be out of here. You guys have a good night. And as always, I appreciate you guys big time. Till next time.